Hey there, Pisces. This is your love reading for the 21st until the 28th. Hop on in. I've already shuffled the deck. This love reading is for anyone who's in a relationship, a marriage, a situationship, or what have you. All right, so Pisces, I'm seeing the energy here for your week or for the next 7 days from the 21st until the 28th. We have a Fool card reversed. All right, so there's a lot of uncertainty and confusion around your romantic situation, your relationship. You could be hopping and delving into something without being clear on what the future holds. You could be hopping or delving into something without actually realizing something. You could be being naive to a certain something or a certain aspect of this relationship. So when I look back at the past future, so this could have been in the last week or the last month, what I'm seeing for the past, the energy of the past, I'm seeing that there was a separation. Okay, we have the Cups in reverse, and then we have the Four of Swords. So it feels like you or this person desired a break. It was like somebody needed a break. Okay, they felt like the situation was just too draining. Okay, at some point in time, this relationship had been everything. Okay, lots of fulfillment, lots of emotional compassion, romance, lots of magnetism. Everything felt whole, but there was definitely a turning point where things went in the opposite direction. There was a separation, and you needed to take a break from this situation because it was mentally draining to you, Pisces. All right, we have the High Priestess in reverse, the Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is somebody was ignorant to something. Somebody was not seeing things for what they were. Okay, they were being blinded. They weren't seeing things. Okay, there was a lack of wisdom, a lack of knowledge, a lack of understanding what was going on. All right, it's like almost like someone was being. It's almost, it makes me think of somebody like walking in the darkness, and like I stated before, lots of confusion, but someone being ignorant to something here. All right, it feels like someone just decided to stay in this relationship. They decided to just stay. Now, for some of you guys didn't separate from this person. It's just in the past you were drained, mentally fatigued, and needing to take a break, feeling like the relationship was over a long time ago, but you're still in the relationship, right? And you want to walk away from the situation, but you haven't walked away from the situation. In the past, you felt like you wanted to. So this is the past. You wanted to walk away from the situation, but you didn't walk away, right? And so with the Knight of Swords, like mental, like with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords upright, it's like this situation has been beyond mentally draining for you. Lack of sleep, lack of rest, just really feeling defeated, and just I feel like whoever this is, and this could be you, Pisces, or this other person, somebody a long time ago felt like they wanted to move on. Okay, but there was this confusion that's just keeping this person in place. Like maybe there was still just that inkling of hope lingering, All right, so what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing this week, I'm seeing your energy, Pisces. And I just did Aries reading. So if I slip up and call you Aries, my apologies. So I'm going to do best to make sure I say Pisces. But what I'm seeing here, Pisces, I'm seeing here your energy. I'm seeing the Five of Cups reversed. Okay. And the Three of Wands. All right. I feel like you're hella annoyed. There's some agitation that's going on here where you just want to leave. You want to move forward. You're ready to take action and move forward. Okay. In this picture, in this Three of Wands, there's this long journey, and there is this door in the far distance. You're feeling like, oh my gosh, it's going to take so much time to get to this place, but I'm ready to go in this direction. Whether that be healing or walking away from a situation, it's one or the other for you. Okay. I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles, the Daughter of Wands, and then we have the Strength in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. So again, it's like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for this change, okay? You're waiting for this transformation. Some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign, okay? Some of you guys are dealing with a fire sign here. You're waiting patiently on this person to make this change, to create this change, okay? You're waiting on the results. You're waiting for something to turn around, okay? Some of you guys could be waiting for money to come in, okay? Waiting on something to take place, something to manifest so you can move and move or take action towards something here. Let me get some clarity with this Daughter of Wands. What's going on here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Daughter of Wands spirit? Oh yeah, yeah. You feel bound, or this, yeah, you feel, this is you, this is your energy. Yeah, you feel bound. You're like very confused. It's like you're waiting around and you're ready to make a decision, but you can't make the decision. Something has you like, something got you hinged, something's got you like waiting. And it's this confusion is what I'm seeing, okay? You are like losing strength, or you feel like you're not as interested. That bond that was once there is no longer there for you. All right. There is confusion, a lack of clarity. You feel blindfolded. Okay. It's like you're failing to see something here. You're failing to realize, you're failing to recognize. It's like okay, there could be some lies going on here, Pisces. Some falsehoods, some treachery, jumping off, some deception to some degree. But I feel like this is more so like you failing to be honest and truthful with yourself about how you truly feel. Okay, that loss of interest in the relationship. But again, like I stated before, you're waiting around because you've made some sort of commitment here. Okay, because with this Seven of Pentacles, the person is cutting the tree and there's blood dripping from the tree. So you've made a commitment here, okay? And so if you could be married, it feels like you're ready. Like I stated, it feels like you're ready to make a decision. You're ready to take action, but for some reason it's like you're tied down, you're stuck, you're unable to make a decision right now, okay? Lots going on mentally for you this week. I'm seeing your partner here. Again, that fiery energy. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's a fire sign. Okay. This person truly wants to work things out. They want to work things out with you. They're wanting to go to counseling with you. They're wanting to like work together as a team to create change. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this. Three of Pentacles, this Ace of Wands, and this Three of Pentacles. Please clarify this for Pisces significant other. Yeah, definitely. They are wanting to, it feels like with the Lover's card underneath, they're wanting to like invest in the counseling sessions or save up money to like do something special for you. There's something that many of you guys are dealing with an earth sign too. I'm getting some earth energy and some fire energy. But this person is really wanting to work things out with you. They're wanting to gift you. They're wanting to go to counseling sessions. They're wanting to do whatever it takes to create this change. Okay? It feels like this person is wanting to work on or come up with creative ideas to avoid conflict with you. They don't want to argue. They don't want to fight with you. They are willing to do whatever it takes to like avoid confrontation. That's what's going on with them this week. They're thinking of ways to like avoid confrontation, thinking of different ways to like, what can we do? Can we get like some counseling? Is there something that I can do to like change the situation? Okay. So definitely feeling like there was conflict that created some issues in the past for you. especially with the Four of Swords and you having like, and the Nine of Swords, and there being like this, you're mentally drained, or somebody is mentally drained. They were mentally drained in the past, and there were the Ten of Pentacles, not the Ten of Pentacles, but the Ten of Cups being reversed, followed by the Four of Swords. There's definitely some arguments in the past, some fights that was taking place, and this now your partner is wanting to come into unison and like resolve the problem. You have your partner has the Emperor card and the Ten of Swords, so they feel like they feel like they have the power to like gain control over this terrible situation, this drama, this chaos, this confusion, these ups and downs, these emotional ups and downs within you guys' relationship. There's the Ten of Swords reversed. So they feel like definitely somebody could have been feel like it could be you or your partner. And what I'm getting is that you be the one that's feeling this way. It could definitely be them too. Like maybe they were hurt. They felt like they were stabbed in the back in the past, or that's what they did to you. They stabbed you in the back, and they're trying to figure out how can I gain control over either feeling this way themselves, or you feeling this way. How can I turn things around? Because they've created all of this drama, or somebody created this drama, okay, where there was clearly some lies, some backstabbing, some arguments, some fights that were taking place in the past, a draining situation that they feel like they have the power to turn things around, okay? They're fully committed. Okay, they could be praying. They feel like they could be feeling like, okay, well, if I pray, if I just get them to stay longer, if we can get some counseling, if we can, just avoid all of this confrontation and just work towards moving forward, right? But somebody's wounded here. All right, what I'm seeing in the future, all right? I feel like there's an event or there's a situation. There could be these counseling sessions that someone is wanting to invest in, but the other person is not. There's this one-sided situation here. Somebody doesn't want to invest. Someone doesn't want to put the energy into things anymore. Maybe someone was going to counseling, but it wasn't working. They don't want to invest in these counseling sessions anymore. For others of you, I'm seeing a third-party situation with the Three of Cups here and the Daughter of Pentacles reversed. There's also Three of Cups reversed under the deck. All right, and then we have the Four of Cups. Someone doesn't want to take the offer. Someone doesn't want to move forward. There's still love that's there. All right, but with this Hierophant card, there's a lack of commitment, a lack of dedication. Someone is really just not feeling committed to the process. And maybe it's because there's not a marriage, there's a lack of a commitment here on someone's end. And maybe they're no longer wanting to invest because there's a lack of commitment. There is not a marriage. There's not there's no ring. Okay. I'm feeling also like somebody is, wanting to just be free. There's this desire for freedom. Okay. Right here we have the King of Wands in the near future. So I'm seeing this energy here that I'm talking about. I'm getting this energy. I'm feeling this energy for the beginning of the week. So not the beginning of the week, the 7-day week, but it would be right around the 28th, the 29th, the 30th, possibly a little bit sooner than that. This energy of this King of Wands, okay? And this Goddess of Swords reversed. So this is for the future. It feels like someone, again, they're wanting to make a decision. They're wanting to take action, but there is a lack of clarity. Okay, there's a lack of clarity. There's still confusion. So this is a very confusing situation. I feel like the relationship is up and down, emotions all over the place. I feel like someone hurt someone, somebody wounded someone, but someone is still feeling encouraged and anxious towards fixing the situation, while the other person is not feeling so invigorated. They're feeling like they are, stuck, trapped, confused, and they really don't want to put energy towards a certain situation. They really don't want to heal. They don't want to move forward, or they're unsure about it, or they're unsure about whether or not they should or not. Maybe they feel like they'll be hurt if they do move forward. All right, so let's go ahead and get some spiritual advice here from Spirit I'm going to start off with some clarifying love cards for you, Pisces. Let's see here. Okay, so the first card says shards of love. Past trauma leaves scars. Take time to heal yourself. That resonates with your reading. Like I stated, I'm feeling the energy of someone being wounded from the past. Shadowed waters, beware illusions that skim the surface, for true understanding lies. Okay, so this is this card that pisses me off because it does not have the last piece of it, but shadowed waters, I'm going to take that card and move it to the side. Shadowed waters, why would waters be shadowed anyway? That's like a sign of there being a lack of clarity, some confusion yet again, and also there being some deception. It says beware of illusions. Beware illusions that skim the surface. I think that this card says for true understanding lies in the deep waters. Okay, so delving beneath the surface and getting down to the heart of the situation, right? Let me go ahead and draw some spiritual guidance cards from another deck here. Let's see here. All right, Spirit, please provide Pisces with some spiritual guidance for this week from the 21st to the 28th. All right, so you have Venus and Cardinal. All right, so bear with me while I grab the book so I can find your cards, Venus and Cardinal. Let's see here. All right, so the key words for Venus is self-worth, intimacy, beauty, and pleasure. And the experiences is giving and receiving love, what you desire, what you value. All right, so the omen for this card, your angels envelope you with the energy of love. This is a time to prioritize pleasure by indulging in your favorite self-care. Soak in a candlelit bath or gift yourself flowers. Decorate and cherish your body, your beautiful body, and surround yourself with things that awake divine feminine energy. Honor yourself as you would a loved one. Revel in your talents by giving them time and attention. Allow yourself moments of beauty, whatever that means to you. Recognize what makes you feel loved and valued, and share this truth with those around you. If you are in a partnership, this will deepen your connection. And if you're seeking partnership, honoring Venus will attract your perfect mate. All right. So the second card is Cardinal. All right. So the key words for Cardinal is initiation, experiences, new beginnings, instigating change, a fresh start, a pioneering spirit. And the shadow of this card is inconsistent, lacking follow through. Omen, it's time to forge a new path. Be bold and step outside of your comfort zone. Call on bravery to blossom. You're held by the unconditional love of your angels. This is relevant to any area, large or small, where you feel blocked or in need of a push. The change you seek begins with you, and even one small shift creates an echo. So yeah, I definitely feel like that Cardinal card resonates with your reading completely. It feels like you need that push because you're definitely feeling stuck. All right. So those are your spiritual messages. I hope that this reading helps to guide you in the correct direction, Pisces. And I hope you guys have a good week. You guys stay blessed, stay well, and I will see you guys again next week. Namaste.